Praggnanandhaa. Second place, Alexander.
Hi everybody, I am here with none other than Praggnanandhaa, who has stood third in the Dubai Open tournament. Congratulations, Prag.
Yeah, thanks, Auntie.
How do you feel?
Yeah, I feel it's good to finish third in this strong event, and I think my game quality my games were quite good overall. There were some moments where I played some not so good moves, but I think overall quite a good tournament for me.
Yeah, so you started out with 4 victories back to back. First with a FIDE master Reza Mehdavi, then Dushyant Sharma, Shyam Nikhil, and Aram Hakopian, a strong grandmaster from Armenia. So you, how are these games?
Yeah,
go
the
through your games.
first game I wanted to play some sideline. I played this Philidor, which I don't usually play. It's not so great opening, but then I just want to surprise him and try to get him out of his book, and I think I managed that quite well, and I got a great position out of the opening. And then I kind of managed to convert it quite easily after that. He blended one tactic there with knight x b2. After that, the game was just over. And in the second game against Dushyant Sharma, he made this couple of positional mistakes with f5, and also he played b5, c5. Everything was weakened, and my pieces were good placed there. I got my knight to d4. I got my bishop h3. f5 was weak, b5 was weak, and everything was weak. So I think that was a good game.
Positionally.
Yeah, positionally it was not great for black. And in the third game, I played
Shyam
Nikhil, and there I played the Rosalimo e6 line, and I think I equalized quite comfortably in the opening. He played this b3 and then d4, I think, which is not so great. He got the c3 pawn weak, and I think there I'm just comfortable.
Okay.
And then I got this powerful f5 move. After that, I just got my pieces very active, and it's already very dangerous for for white. And towards the end, I got this rook e2 tactic also, and I think that was also a good game. And the fourth game, I think it was one of the best games of this tournament.
This was against Aram Hakopian.
Yeah.
Yes.
Aram Hakopian is a very strong player, it's one of the dangerous opponents, and so I was really motivated to play well. And it was quite interesting opening. I didn't expect him to play g6 line for knight of h3, and after that he gave up the exchange with bishop h8, which was another interesting decision, and which is common in dragon structures, but I have not seen that in that position.
Okay.
And yeah, it was interesting game, and after that he played this move g5, which I don't think, maybe it's a slight mistake. Then after that I managed to exchange the queens with queen takes g5, queen g5, and then I exchanged the queens, and we got to this position where I was exchange up, and I had this a pass pawn.
Yeah.
But the things weren't so easy because his pieces were active, and also he has this h5 move always to break my structure.
Right.
And it was quite complex, but I was very happy to find this rook b7 and f6 check, and then go rook b1 and stack the exchange, and then I got a comfortable winning position. Yeah, it was a good win for me. It gave me some confidence.
Absolutely. And then you had your next round, 5th round game against Rinat Jumabayev from Kazakhstan, and that game you lost. So that kind of broke your winning streak. Can you tell us how that game went and where did you go wrong?
Yeah, somehow I think during the game I really wanted to keep the game going on because in a couple of places I saw a way to kind of go to a position where it's easily holdable. But I decided to keep the game going on even when we both had less time. Somehow I was just confident that day, which backfired. But I think it happens, and
it happens a lot actually, right? When you are on a winning streak and you have this extra confidence in yourself, you want to push for a win. You had the white pieces. No, you had the black pieces actually.
Yeah,
But
at
you
some
still
point,
felt you wanted to push the position,
not like push, but I just wanted to keep the game going on.
hoping he will blunder.
Not like blender, but hoping that I will get chance at some point.
I see.
Because we both had less time and I just played a rapid tournament, so I thought I'll have
be
more
able to
practice. But I knew that he's quite strong in Blitz. He plays title Tuesdays every week, and so probably that was not a great decision. I can just say, like, at some point I had this move, instead of b5, I could go knight d5, which I saw during the game, and which actually forces a draw, kind of.
Okay.
But I didn't do it. I decided to keep the pawns, but yeah, it was not a great decision.
Yes.
But with less time, he also put a lot of pressure and he played quite well there. So
very good. So then you suffered a loss and you had to play Shardul Gagare the next day. So how did you buck yourself up for the next round?
yeah, that was a tough pairing.
Firstly, were you upset that you lost?
Yeah, of course. I was upset. I also wanted to win next day, but
how upset were you? How long does it take you to come back?
No, usually I'm quick to recover from losses.
Okay.
So I kind of recovered
immediately.
Usually, also here the game starts quite late, so it's fine.
Yes, you have enough time to recover. Yeah. Okay, so how did you prepare for Shardul?
Shardul's quite solid player, and I just wanted to play something sharp, so I went for this BG5 lens. The resulting positions are always sharp, and I think I played a good game. And he played G5. After that, this F5 square got very weak, and I also managed to exchange the light square bishop, and then I got my knight to F5. And his knight on A5 was also stuck with the bishop on A7, which was not doing anything. And I got my another knight to F5. Then I went with F4, so it was his king was kind of weak overall, and my king was safe with H5 G4. I had this construction, so it was quite good for me.
Okay.
I think that was a good game.
Yes. And then the next round was with Vladimir Akopian.
Yeah.
Very strong player.
Yeah.
Historically.
Yeah, he's an experienced player, and
very
he has beaten Garry Kasparov and
yes, he has a plus score against. Yeah. So how do you prepare for a player like this?
Yeah, I just wanted to play something sharp. I thought I wanted to play for a win, so I played this 4-knight Sicilian. I was expecting he would go for the main lines, but he decided to go for the Sveshnikov with knight b5. And there he went for c3, which was bishop f6, knight d5, and then c3, which was a surprise for me. He never played it, and
yeah, Sveshnikov was a surprise for you.
No, Sveshnikov. I decided to play Sveshnikov, and then he went for the c3 exact line, which I didn't prepare that day.
Okay.
But I had looked at it earlier, so I remembered a few of the details. And then I found this. I'm not sure if I should say I found it. I had looked at it, but I forgot during the game. But then somehow my intuition said this idea, so I played it. Probably it was pattern recognition or something. So
yeah.
Where I found this knight a5, knight b7, knight c5. Then I checked it. It was in my nose. So probably I just remembered it.
Lovely.
And then I thought the game was heading towards draw.
Yes, it looked pretty equal.
Yeah. But then after I got this knight takes f2, I thought I had some pretty dangerous ideas. But he went wrong with this. I think first of all, this rook b5 itself is not so great. Because I felt rook takes d6 and somehow I just don't have a threat.
Yeah.
But even this rook b5, where if I just get my knight back, I'm just winning all of his pawns. So then I found this move king g8, which was important. And then I played knight e4. I kind of win all his pawns, so he resigned.
How easy was it to find king g8?
Yeah, it was not so difficult, because first of all I had to protect my rook. Also I need to cover the back rank, because I need to, whenever I have to move my rook, there is this rook b8 mate, so that also I need to take care of, and also I needed to support my rook to move the knight. So it was quite easy. King g8 covered both the threats. So.
Yeah, it was a great move. So after you played that, you realized immediately that you were winning?
Yeah, I felt I should win, and after knight e4 I felt I should comfortably win. And then I didn't think that he would resign, but I was confident that I will win.
Yeah. You know, we have a video. I have a video of you. I put the video on for Endgame, and believe it or not, you had just played King G8, and then the entire video is only about him thinking for like, I don't know, 7 to 8 minutes, and then he resigns. So there's actually no move that's played in the Endgame, but we still posted it on ChessBase India just to show what was going on in the mind of your opponent before he decided to resign. And Sagar made a really nice video out of it. Okay, coming back to your tournament. So after you had defeated Grandmaster Vladimir Akopian, you got to play Predke, who was leading the tournament along with you, right?
Yeah.
How was that game with Alexander Predke?
So I played him in Parasin Open last. There I had a draw.
Okay.
And I was under a lot of pressure there, but I managed to make a draw. And this game, I wanted to play for a win.
Okay.
I think I got a slight edge, but then I made some few inaccuracies, and I think position was around balanced, but it was complicated because he had this b6, c6, and he had a lot of weakness, but somehow I just couldn't attack it. And he offered a draw with bishop d6, which I took. I felt I didn't see a way to
maneuver
and get my pieces to a good position. Also, we both were getting low on time, and I felt it could become like a bluff at the end. So I just thought, we can just take a draw and go for the next game.
That was a good decision. And right on that, in that round next to you, it was Arjun and Aravindh fighting it out, and they also had a pretty comfortable, easy draw position. And I thought that after seeing you and Predke draw, probably he will also think that it's okay to draw, because if you're looking to get the championship title. But I guess that's not how Arjun was thinking. He was just pushing for his win. But I was really expecting all the top boards to draw that day. That happened. And then, of course, you had your last round with Arvind Chittambaram, who is your very good friend and your, I guess, study partner as well.
We work
together, right?
We work together.
So, firstly, how was that pairing? And you knew you were going to play him. So, how did that work out?
Yeah, it was just, we were just laughing before, like after we finished the game, saying that we were just going to play each other.
Yeah, and you'll know each other's openings, you'll know all your preparation, right? So, I mean, how do you prepare for him?
I just looked at some lines, but I think game on the board. I should have probably slept. I knew something, like whatever I see, it's not going to come on the board.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone says that about Aravindh, that he plays everything. So anyway, no point preparing against him. He's anyway going to surprise you. So just might as well relax and go play your best on the board.
Yeah, like I expected this line, but I didn't look at it. Maybe I should have, because I forgot what to do. I forgot the setup that I had prepared earlier, and I was thinking on the board and went for a setup that was not so great.
Okay.
I got an easy position, and I think I was under pressure through the game.
So at that point, obviously, you were playing the black pieces. Did you want to, like, obviously win so you get the title? And then when your setup was not the way you wanted it, how did you persuade Aravindh to concede to a draw?
I just had to keep on playing. I don't know where he
You
went
think
from.
he had a win anywhere?
I don't know. I haven't checked. Maybe there was one. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Maybe there was not a win, but something where he could put more pressure.
You felt. So if you had the white pieces, you could have maybe pushed a little bit?
Yeah, possible.
Okay. So fantastic tournament, Pragg. You have gained 11 rating points, precious rating points. You are also obviously coming out of your glory of defeating the world champion, and I've been wanting to talk to you about that since the day I saw you in Dubai, but you have been so busy. So tell us, how did that feel, coming back again and defeating the world champion for a second time? Are you getting used to this now, or what's going on here?
Yeah, I was just happy in that day.
But it's online chess, and of course you were face to face with him. Did you feel any kind of just being, so when you're online at home, it's a different situation, and you're facing the world champion and you're still playing online, did you feel any pressure this time?
I felt some, like, not like pressure, but I just wanted to play my best. But it was crucial game.
Yes.
The last match, because if I win in rapid, I can win the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
But when I lost the third game, I was a little upset that I
lost the title. Yes.
Not like lost the title, but I could have defended that position.
Mm-hmm.
That was more upsetting than
the winning. Okay.
And then in the fourth game, I kind of played very fast in the opening, and then got into trouble quickly. But then somehow, I said in one of the interview, like, he just wanted to have probably more fun, and he went for some sacrificial stuff, and I got a lot of chances there.
Interesting.
And then I won in time too.
So you thought like he had already won, now let's have some fun, let's have more games with Pragg, and that's how you
No, not like that. He just wanted to finish in a style.
Yeah, maybe so. But I'm very curious, all of you all had headphones. So what do you listen to on those headphones?
No, I don't listen to anything. I just, so we were just having some fun conversation. Like, it's just for noise
cancellation?
Yeah, that's how I use it.
So,
but you are allowed to listen to music.
But who decides your playlist, and who do you give your playlist to? How does this whole thing work?
Spotify account. So they have created Spotify accounts.
For everybody?
Yeah.
So you just give your playlist to them and they play whatever you want to listen
No,
to.
I can do it on my own.
Oh, you can do it on your own. But how do they monitor what you're actually listening to? You could be listening to some chess videos.
No, I don't think. I don't know. I have no idea.
No?
But they can monitor, I think.
You know, someone told me that Magnus was listening to some Norwegian comedy or podcast. That's allowed, yeah?
I think it's allowed.
Wow. So for him to play you and then have somebody crack jokes simultaneously sounds like a crazy thing to do. But anyway, he's the world champion.
Yeah, for me, music will disturb. So
it'll disturb you, right? Yeah.
Also, while playing all the board games, you won't get music. So
yeah.
It's just.
I know.
I just want
to silence. Yeah.
I want to keep the same.
Excellent, yeah. Thank you so much for talking to us, Pragg. We're all very happy for your victory here, as the Indians have totally swept the prizes here. So, again, very promising future for India. All the very best for your future.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks a lot.